Now this is the design of the Geisha in set 10. It's a lovely one, beautiful kimono effects there. And there's lots of papers you can print off from it. This is one of the background papers. And also you've got a matching two-tone paper there as well. Anyway, we're going to make a simple card. And I'm starting off with a simple piece of A4 card. You decide on what thickness you want. And then using the background paper, I've cut a rectangle to fit on there precisely. So I'm going to just stick that down. You can use any glue that you wish. I'm using my trusty 3-in-1 glue, which I tend to use all the time. I just love it. And then that's going to stick down in there. Try and get the same amount of white border around the edge. Like that. That's the inside of my card. And I've also cut 2 strips, which I'm going to stick on the flaps there. This is from the same piece of background paper. And I've chosen that from the lattice, the trellis effect, and this is just the brights and pastels, but you can go for the two-tone if you so wish. So that's going to go on there. I've got a little bit of wiggle room to get this in exactly the right place. That's there. And then this one is going to go on the edge. Like so. Pop there. So I folded that. There's the card. It's going to fold in like that. Now I've done a few options here. I've got this. I took one of the medium large background toppers with the backgrounds on, and I used one of the background papers there to mat and layer, and I've got some nice purple card there. Now I could also, if I wanted to, I could stick this down here. So when you open the card, you get that effect. There's lots of options here. I'm going to actually stick it on the inside here. But before I do that, I've got a piece of the same card that I stuck down. Now what I've done, I'm going to put that down the middle. And I'm just going to stick that down. If you made it too big, don't worry. You just trim off the edge. Like so. And there I've got this board. It just raises the topper a little bit. So I'm going to stick the topper down in the middle here, but I'm just going to use a thin bead of glue on this band here, like that. And that's going to stick on there. Like so. So that's slightly raised up. So there's your card, and that can fold over there like that. Now what I've also done, let me just put my lid back on my glue. A tidy crafter is a good crafter. Well, an untidy crafter is a good crafter too. Anyway, what I've also done here, I've taken the 3D in the same size, and I've cut it all out, mat and layered it, and just stuck it together using the foam pads. Now I've just put a little bit of repositional glue on that because I just want to show you a few different ways that you could do this. You could put that over the top there like that, and then you've given yourself that lovely 3D effect, and it looks like ceramic because you varnished it. And that just snips over there and folds like that. So that's one version of the card. Second version of the card is just to put this on the front like that and just stick that down, and then you've got like a front of the card like so, and then you can open up and you've got double the image. Or you could even do this, stick that down there like that, stick that over the top so it corresponds perfectly with that. And if you did it this way, you'd only have to glue this side, not that side obviously. And then you've got the card like that, and then that opens up and you've got the card like that. So you've got various options of what you could do with that way of making a card.